Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And I will be channeling only with my higher self. This is not my spirit guide, but it is my spirit, as many of you know. I have a bit of a higher, I guess you can say, intuition. I don't know what you call it, but my spiritual abilities are a bit higher than usual. So when I do have cards that come out, they are what I feel that should be out, because I'm not channeling any spirit guides. I'm not channeling anybody else, no entities, no beings in my room. In fact, I have packages that help get rid of negative energies. That's demons, jinns, evil spirits. And see, this came up before. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. And so that is the way I do my readings. I know some people have mentioned that it is the evil spirits that are bringing this out. Well, there are no orbs in my room. There are no evil spirits because I actually get rid of them. They don't even come to me anymore. They don't come anymore because they know what I do. And I help others get rid of them as well, from their homes, around their aura, and inside of their body. This could be somebody that you have had a relationship with. This could be somebody who has had a situationship kind of with you. Could have been a while ago. There's a lot of anger, hurt, and pain here, though. All right, oh my goodness. Third-party situation. Yikes. This is the aftermath of a third-party situation. Not good. This is something that your person of interest is feeling. This could also be somebody who you've simply exchanged glances with, but it's been on numerous occasions, and you know that you've had this energetic connection with this person. Sometimes you can have literally a relationship with a person where you, it sounds really weird, but just through your eyes, you're dating the person, and then they ghost you, and then you're dating again, and then the relationship just kind of fades. It's a strange feeling, but some of you might recognize that it also happens energetically. Now, whoever this is, Cancer, this is somebody who you've actually had history with. So this is not somebody who's completely brand new. I see that here because of the type of cards that are coming out. And some of you may actually feel that this is your energy simply because I see that it could be because of the type of cards that are coming out. They're very intense, they're very emotional. And so we do pick up on people's energy. We mirror the other person sometimes. And so for that reason, it is possible that their energy intermixes with ours. Okay, we have here ecstasy followed by sensuality. And then we have healing, power, compassion, awakening, anger and rage, followed by relationship. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have is shape-shifting. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, the time that I've spent with you has been quite sweet. I have noticed now that in this connection there's more of a spiritual aspect. You make my soul happy. There is this feeling of eternal bliss. that I have not experienced with anybody else. And I have to admit that there is something about you that is just so sensual. You're so good looking. You're so alluring and tempting. Everything about you is divine. And it's hard for me to get my mind off you. It's hard for me to stop thinking about you, to stop thinking about your body. I can't. And for this reason, I have taken some time off and I have isolated myself, detached myself from the world to try to make sense of all the things that I feel. There are certain points in time where my life has been so confusing. But I really want to detach myself and stay away so that I can actually make sense of all of the decisions that I've made. The good and the bad. Why do I do what I do? Why do I behave in this manner? There's so many things that come to my mind. And I have noticed that you are somebody who is very powerful. You don't even have to seduce, but you are just so tempting. Anything that you do makes me melt. You make me emotionally vulnerable, and you make me weak in the knees. And you don't even have to try. What I did in this connection, the way I was with you, I know that you had a hard time before I even came around. And now after I'm gone, I literally made things worse for you. You've never hurt this much before. And I know I'm the one responsible. I shouldn't have done what I did. But I did it. I have to admit it. I do have compassion for you, empathy, and I feel where you are now. You never would have been here if it hadn't been for me. I'm not proud of it. And for once now I'm starting to see things through your eyes, through your perspective. I didn't before. Things make more sense now. I do feel that in this connection, there is a sense of anger and rage. This feeling that I have, it really annoys me. It irritates me now. And I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at myself for the way I caught you in my web. The things that I said, the things that I did. At times you thought I was manipulating you. All I want now is a relationship with you. A relationship that'll be long-lasting. Because I see the way you are with others, and I like what I see. And I see the way they are with you. You're very humble, and I like that. But I didn't see this before, because I was blinded. No matter where I go, no matter who I'm with or what I do, I'm always looking behind my shoulder, yearning and longing for you. Even when I'm busy, even when I'm with somebody else, I can't stop thinking about you. And I know that I put you in a very difficult position, and your life has changed because of that. But all I can say is that I did it because you make my heart happy. You make my soul happy. All right. Cancer. What did you do to this person? My goodness. It's like they've reevaluated their life. Totally. Now remember, this card here under the bottom of the deck. This is my third party card. And third party necessarily doesn't mean necessarily, that's what I meant to say, somebody who's having an affair. It doesn't have to be that. As some of you know, I've mentioned before, it could be somebody who is taking care of a loved one. Could be somebody taking evening classes, not being able to give their time to you. Maybe they've taken on 2 or 3 jobs. They just don't have time to go out. It's something that is causing their time, energy, and effort, where their energy is scattered and they're unable to give you that attention, the type of attention that you want or the type of attention that you deserve. They're not able to do this. However, even when they are in that state of mind with the other person or they're doing something else, they are definitely looking and thinking in your direction. They're thinking about you. They're wanting to see you. That's just the way it is. And the thing is, they didn't realize this before, but when things started to kind of change between the both of you, they started to feel like this. And I see it when that happens. That happened here when they had this awakening moment with the awakening card. Then they started getting upset at themselves. Then they realized that I don't want to be upset anymore. I want a relationship. This is the relationship card. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. And from there, I'm going to have a look if, well, not if, but what happened in the first place that caused the problem between the both of you. This could be something that's still happening right now. Let's have a look. Okay. Three of Staves. Okay. So this is something that caused the problem in the first place in this connection. Prince of Cups. So we have the Three of Staves. This talks about how this person may have had ambitious plans that seemed really realistic at the time. They had a lot of goals and aspirations. And you knew that you had to wait. But what ended up happening here was their ambitious plans were not grounded in reality. They were not focused. There was a lot of delays. And they weren't wanting to transform their goals. They were not willing to adjust. And they were not taking realistic actions. Well, this may be a reason why you left them. Or why it just doesn't work. You can't be with a person that does that. Ambitious plans that may not be grounded in reality. What reality are they living in? You know? Like, what world are you living in? Like, there's no use making false promises and making plans when you can't keep them. It talks about realistic action. This person wasn't real. I don't mean to say that. I mean to say this person's actions weren't real. They had plans, they had ambitions, they had like these ideas in their head that one day we will do this or we're going to do this. And the unfortunate thing is, being in a relationship, you believe the person, right? Because you trust the person. And so obviously you would believe them. But then what would they do? It was just not practical. It was not realistic. They were not grounded in reality. And on top of that, they started delaying things. They were procrastinating. They were not really wanting to make things come true. They could have, but they just didn't. They couldn't. We also have here the Prince of Cups. So let's have a look at the Prince of Cups. With the Prince of Cups here, we have how once upon a time there was a lot of grace and talent in this person. They wanted to make dreams into reality. Oh my goodness, this is a completely different card, but they have used very similar language. Making dreams into reality. And what happened with the other card, everything was not realistic. It was not proper planning. A young man who represents, what am I saying? A young man who represents these forces of love, beauty, and emotional riches, and has the ability to inspire. This used to be this person, but what happened is the opposite. They started to take advantage and not value the love and the beauty and the emotion, richness that used to come from you. Here, there was a lack of receptivity to beauty, to love, and to harmony, and they started to overindulge in fantasies. There you have it, folks. This person was living in La La Land, Foo-Foo Land. They were foofing around. Like, grow up. What the hell? Why would they do that? Why are they doing that? Okay. This person was not good enough to actually make their promises come to life. And so they held off until the last minute, until they realized, I can't lie anymore. I can't keep this charade up. I can't keep this act up. I have to tell the truth. I have to be truthful. That's what happened. This is why this person was upset. Remember the anger and rage card. They're upset at themselves for being an idiot. Sorry. That's just the way it is. They were not being realistic. And in all honesty, sometimes people don't do this on purpose. Not everybody does. This person may have had beautiful plans with you. Really, really, through their heart, they may have. But then they realize that, you know what, I don't have the finances, or I don't have the mental capacity. I don't have the ambition or drive. I'm feeling very depressed. Like, there's something here that prevented this person from making these dreams into reality. They may have been fantasies, but there was something that was true and real behind this. These fantasies were for the both of you. They wanted to be with you. They had plans, they had dreams, but they were not grounded in reality. It doesn't mean that they didn't want to do it, you see. They did want to do it, but they just weren't really practical. What I'm getting with the Prince of Cups is definitely this individual does not have a lot of experience in life, and they need to have a little bit more of a realistic approach to the way the real world works. And perhaps you can teach them that. Perhaps you don't want to teach them that. They have learned on their own. They're seeing this. The only issue I'm finding with this is that even after they realize that they're not really practical and they can't really get things done, what did they do to fix it? You know? Did they do anything to fix it? Not really. They may have become a bit wiser. They may have understood a few more things. But I really don't feel that this person was able to change their perspective. So Cancer, that's what happened. They may have promised things and your heart was broken every single time they'd say something and it just wouldn't happen. Empty promises. And frustrating delays. I'm getting the word frustrating delays. Let's have a look at any actions, any intentions that this person has towards you. Oh my, look at that. Two of Cups, very nice. This person feels that this is a spiritually bound connection. Two of Cups definitely means here that this person wants to reconcile with you. They want to take time out, apologize, be with you, tell you how much they actually care for you. They love you. I usually don't talk about the other cards, but we do have the Seven of Wands. And for some of you that are interested, we have the King of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Fool card. But I only picked the top card, as many of you know. And like I mentioned, there's no spirit helping me here. There's no spirit. And the reason why I know is because I get rid of spirits for people too. I teach you how to do that. Oh, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Very nice. This person's coming back into your life. Excellent. But they're being like a big kid about it, you know? Like they're whining. They're whining. They don't want to accept responsibility for what they've done, for what they've said. That's a problem. All right, let's have a look at this, Cancer. So the situation is this. With the Two of Cups, there is this inherent feeling that there's some type of a spiritual connection. It's a beautiful connection. And there's a realization and there's a feeling that there's something more to this connection than meets the eye. It is something sacred. It's something from the heart. There's a desire here to reconcile, a desire to be with the other person. It's a very beautiful card. However, we also have a little bit of a hissy fit. Hissy fit. Seven of Wands. This person is being combative. There's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of defensiveness. They're trying to defend themselves. One day when they reach out to you and when you reconcile, they're going to be, okay, so about that situation, I just have to tell you, this was the reason why, blah, blah, blah. All right? If you want, you can listen to them. If you want, you can just say, you know what, let's just start fresh. I don't want to hear it. But it is good to hear, okay? It's always good to hear what anybody has to say, because that is their energy being released. In a way, we have to be like therapists for each other as humans. It's important to listen to the other person. Sometimes because we understand where they're coming from, right? If you don't listen, you'll never know where they're coming from. So it is important to listen. This person has their own issues, but it has nothing to, they're just being defensive, okay? They really do love you, though. I have to say that. They do love you. Cancer, if somebody who you once had a romantic connection with went away and they ghosted you, that particular individual that you're thinking about will be coming back into your life. Slowly, steadily, with here the Knight of Cups. Beautiful, soft, gentle emotion coming through very gently, very timid and shy, but they're letting you know how much they love you. It's a truly beautiful card. And one of the reasons why they really like you is because they find that you are a very nurturing individual. You have this nurturing quality. You have this ability of looking at the long term. Financial stability. You're really good at what you do. There is a lot of growth and prosperity and abundance when it comes to you. This is what this person feels when they think about you. And these are really good feelings. Very nice. And under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have is the Eight of Pentacles. This person is going back to the drawing board. Many of you know I call this a love workshop. They've gone back to the workshop, trying to make a strategy, trying to make things right. How do I get my Cancer back? How do I do this? How do I get them back without sounding like an idiot? Can my plans be more realistic this time? Can they be more real? Are they practical? Cancer, whatever happened between the both of you, you basically taught this person a lesson, even when you didn't know that you were teaching them a lesson. But you made them wiser, actually. This entire reading kind of feels like it came full circle. A full circle just happened. I saw the beginning, now I see the end. That's nice. I do see that this person is going to take action. Yes, indeed. They're already planning. Will they take action towards you? Yes, they will. I see that with the Knight of Cups. They will come back into your life slow and steady, very soft, very gentle, very shy actually. However, they will let you know how they feel. And now that is up to you. Do you want to take this person back? Do you want to wait? Do you want to take a longer time getting to know them? You can do many things. This is all up to you at the end of the day. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this connection. Just going to do a quick prayer. Boy, good God. All right, success. Yay. Can't yell right now. People are sleeping. All right. Because there's a success with an exclamation mark, okay? Remember that. This is success. Very nice. Very beautiful. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Get more information. Unfortunately, we have no with an exclamation mark. I mean, no. Okay, what are you saying no for? Can you please clarify, angels? Ooh, man, oh man. I've never had this message before. No, with an exclamation mark. No compromise. Now that is a tough one. No compromise. Can you imagine? The angels have never said this before to me. Ever. Cancer, whatever has happened, you have bent over backwards accommodating this person, okay? Whatever type of planning they're doing, whatever realistic things they're dealing with, you're not going to take any bullshit from this person anymore. This is what Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel are saying to you. There's no compromise anymore. I mean, oh my God, I can't believe that that just happened. I've never seen that before, and it makes sense to me, the way I'm reading this now. Listen to your intuition, okay? You will be receiving messages. Get more information from people, friends, online resources. It could be anything, okay? Reconsider what it was that you were going to say and do in regards to this connection. They are telling you, don't worry about this. Once you put your foot down, you're going to notice how this person's going to come to you. They're going to come to you because you're no longer going to be that bendable wormy. No, you're not bendable anymore. You're going to be like that stick bug. Just straight. You're not going to move around much. That's who you are. You have to stay firm sometimes, okay? That's very important. Sometimes you just have to stick with what you feel is right. Sometimes we bend over backwards, and I feel, Cancer, that in this connection, that is what happened. Here we have a situation where you may have really accommodated this person, bent over backwards to be the special person that they've always wanted you to be. But the problem is, angels ain't happy here. They're telling you no, there's no compromise this time around. So you let this person know what you feel, why you feel it, and what the rules are going to be if they're going to come back into your life on that horsey. Okay? There's no need to worry. The timing will be perfect. Listen, start focusing on yourself, okay? Because this person's, you have good karma. They're going to come back to you, okay? Don't worry about that. I do see that here. Yes, yes, you're going to get this. This is going to happen for you, but you're going to have to be a bit more, you're going to have to be different, okay, from the last time. You cannot be 100% the same. But I mean that in a good way, in a healthy way. You've learned from whatever happened. You know this person's behavior. You know their attitude. So if you want to be with them, you're going to have to compromise a little bit, but no, not in that way, but compromise in the sense that your approach is going to have to be different, okay? And you're going to have to reconsider certain types of decisions that you were going to make, what you were going to say, what you were going to do. actions, things like that. For me, I would tell you, honestly, just take things slow with this person if and when they come back, because it's going to be a bit of an adjustment period for them, and you're going to be leading them like someone leads a little person, a little kid with their finger. You're going to be like, they're going to be holding your finger. That's what's going to happen. And you're going to be able to make a good team. That's fine. But I do see a little bit of adjustment here. And there's some type of information that you don't know. Of course, you can get this from online resources, maybe your friends, your families. You're going to talk to somebody and something's going to happen and boom, it's going to make sense. Then you're going to be receiving intuitive messages. All right, Cancer, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide with, well, you, with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know how you felt about this reading. Did any of you resonate with it? It would be great to know that information. If you could just mention that in the comments below. All right, then. Thank you once again for tuning in, for your encouragement. And I will see you guys again. All right, then. Bye now.